Would you support a carbon tax, so raising the prices of heat and gasoline to discourage people to use things that have a bad impact on the environment?
Yes.
Yes? How come?
I don't have enough information, but discouraging bad things sounds like a good idea.
Donald Trump really said it. He'll be a dictator for a day if reelected.
He says, "You're not going to be a dictator, are you?" I said, no, other than day one.
Okay, so I don't know if you heard, Donald Trump said he's going to be a dictator on day one if he's elected. Do you think that in order to preserve our democracy, we should be able to ban him from running?
I think we should ban him and the people like him in government.
Should we ban him?
Yes, ban him from running.
Absolutely not.
No, anyone can run for president. Yeah, I vote for him, but he can run. Yeah, I don't necessarily think you should stop somebody from running just because of an opinion.
He said he's going to be a dictator on day one. It's Sarah Stock for Rebel News, reporting from University of California, Los Angeles. As many of you know, "You will own nothing and you will be happy" is the famous tagline of the shady club of billionaires, elites, and world leaders of the World Economic Forum, whose meetings occur annually in Davos, Switzerland. Rebel has covered these meetings extensively over the past 2 years, and if you would like to view that coverage and support our work, you can head over to wefreports.com to do so. WEF members have made it clear that their goal involves a world in which everything is rented, not owned, meat is rationed and replaced with bugs.
It's not normal that you try and create a high technology company that's farming millions of insects right in the heart of London. But insects are just nature's perfect upcycling machines that create organic, natural protein that we can feed to animals, eventually maybe humans.
And a global carbon tax is implemented among citizens. These rules for thee, but not for me, from the WEF are all a part of their Agenda 2030 plan. But when push comes to shove, will everyday citizens decide to go along with this agenda, or will they end up thinking for themselves? Well, right now we're here at UCLA, a known breeding ground for the far-left ideology, and home to some of our nation's future leaders. Let's go find out what students have to say about these WEF initiatives and if they would go along with them. So the experts are predicting that by 2030, most things are going to be rented, not owned. So like cars, houses, even when it comes to things like clothing, kitchen, not just at UCLA, everywhere. Is this a society you'd want to live in? Like, if you end up saving money, do you think it's a good idea?
No, because I think it's better to be owner. And no, like you don't feel like it's your stuff, your furniture.
Drones will be delivering packages to our doorsteps. Do you think this is something that's actually going to happen?
Yeah, I think that's already happening though. Like with Amazon or no?
Yeah, but like that's the only way they'll be delivered.
Oh, I think it's possible, yeah.
Do you see any problems with this?
Yeah, I guess like killing jobs.
So a lot of people are having issues with people eating, cow meat, things like that. And so they're trying to propose insect meat as an alternative. Would you support this? Like rations on cow meat and insect meat as an alternative? Like insect-based protein?
Insect meat?
Yeah, insect-based protein. Like better for the environment. It's not killing animals.
I would say I prefer plant-based things over insects, but I've also never tried insects.
Would you try it?
Maybe if you spice it really well with like a lot of things that are just never gonna show me that it's an insect. Like I can't know it's an insect when I'm having it.
Yeah. I would try cricket though, but I don't think it's gonna take off like that. I don't think it's gonna be a solution, but it is really nutrient dense. So I don't know. I don't know about the environmental impact in it, but I don't think it's going to take off in the U.S.
I've watched a movie that has something similar. It was this train that they were having it in, but I personally find it disgusting. I would go with plant-based as well.
Maybe a additional item, maybe not substitution.
Substitution, do you agree that it's bad for the environment and it's also killing cows?
I would say it probably is bad for the environment.
I think the way we're going about it is bad for the environment. I'm sure there are other ways that's better.
Do you think that the global climate crisis is making the refugee crisis worse?
Yes, because people don't have access to resources that they need, and because of that, they feel like they're forced to move. So I do think, as she said, it is intertwined together. Yeah.
Okay, would you support the United States letting in more people as climate refugees?
Yes. I think if people don't have a place to go, regardless of what the reason is, we should be open to that. So whatever they're labeling those refugees as, they should be taking them in. I believe in that.
Would you support a carbon tax, so raising the prices of heat and gasoline to discourage people to use things that have a bad impact on the environment?
Yes.
Yes? How come?
I don't have enough information, but discouraging bad things sounds like a good idea.
I think there's like a lot of political issues that it could arise, but I do like the good intentions behind it. I think I need like a little bit more information on like the logistics on how you plan, like who's affected, as well as how much the tax is, as well as where the revenue would go to like make a conclusive decision.
Okay, and what about you?
Yeah, for me, it's like carbon, like environmentally friendly actions might be good, because if we don't have the tax, people just don't care about it. And now if the tax is like implemented and people have like good incentivized to do like good things and like save plastic or like carbons, save gas, so like create good impact on the environment in general.
Okay, so I don't know if you heard, Donald Trump said he's going to be a dictator on day one if he's elected. Do you think that in order to preserve our democracy, we should be able to ban him from running?
I think we should ban him and the people like him in government.
Maybe yes, I think so.
You think so? How come?
Well, I guess how he does, I can know that he's not doing the right decision. I mean, like, not politically in one side, but I could say his behavior is not right, in my opinion.
Sure.
Should ban him?
Why not?
Okay, sounds good.
Should we ban him?
Yes, ban him from running.
Absolutely not.
That's a good question. I mean, maybe like last year when I was like actually looking into politics, I'd have a good answer, but I honestly don't have a good answer to that.
No, anyone can run for president. I won't vote for him, but he can run. Yeah, I don't necessarily think you should stop somebody from running just because of an opinion.
He said he's going to be a dictator on day one if he's elected.
Hopefully we've set up the rules in place where that's not going to be able to occur. Yeah, I wouldn't vote for him, but...
Okay. Well, we got a lot of mixed reactions here at UCLA today, but overall, it seems like college students would be pretty happy to go along with Agenda 2030. Now, gas prices in California are not cheap, and it did cost us to get here. So if you would like to help cover costs and support more coverage on the World Economic Forum, you can head over to WEFreports.com. Thank you so much. For Rebel News, I'm Sarah Stock.